Welcome to
Shennandoah National Park!
Shennandoah National Park. We're on the Bear Fence Rock Scramble, and we've reached it to the first viewpoint, which is supposed to be a 360-degree view. But you see, as soon as we start tracking around, we start hitting lots of fog. It's still amazing. It's a very rewarding hike. It's a lot of fun. And the views are still pretty incredible.
This means we're not on the Appalachian Trail, because here in Shennandoah National Park, the white blazes, like that one, mean you're on the Appalachian Trail. And the blue blazes mean that you're on a trail in the park.
What in the blue blazes?
Here we are. Don't fall.
We're wondering if you could have any three traits from a plant or animal, what would it be? Arlo wants to be able to regenerate body parts like a lizard.
I have not thought of mine yet.
I'm thinking something like colors, like a flower.
I want to fly.
Somebody's always as a junior ranger.
As a junior ranger,
I promise
I promise
to learn all I can
to learn all I can
to help preserve and protect
to help preserve and protect
Shennandoah National Park.
Shenandoah National Park.
Its plants,
Its plants,
its wildlife,
its wildlife,
its history,
its history,
and its natural
and its
features.
natural features.
When I go home,
When I go home,
I will continue learning
I will continue learning
and teaching all my friends and family
and teaching all my friends and
how
family
to appreciate and protect
how to appreciate and protect
the natural world.
the natural
Can
world.
I stamp these books and make them official?
Sure is. Thank you, Ranger.
Good work, guys.
Hey,
Hey man, how are
good to see
you?
you. How are you?
Hey man, how are you?
This is Arlo.
In Virginia, we met up with Megan and Carlos, some of Kate's oldest friends from international school teaching. It gave us time to reconnect, as well as time to try to learn some new things.
At a metro station in Washington, D.C. And yeah, let's take a look outside.
If you ever have the chance to go to Washington, D.C., I strongly recommend reaching out to your state senators and representatives. We did, and we met with the staff of Senator Tina Smith, who answered the boys' questions about how the United States government works.
So those are a couple of the things that are being voted on over the past couple weeks. But yeah, there are all sorts of things that Senator Smith is working on, that the Senate's working on, and the House of Representatives are working on, and they're all trying to come to a compromise. Some of the things that Senator Smith really cares about, she cares about Native American people. We have a lot of Native Americans living all across Minnesota, and they have a variety of different concerns depending on where they live. On top of that, she works very closely with a lot of the farmers in Minnesota on the agriculture committee, and so she tries to get them the resources that they need to be able to be successful and everything that they need to do. And then she additionally works on a lot of healthcare and education issues, and making sure that people have access to healthcare, making sure that schools are affordable and that they're safe, and then that they're good places to attend. And then she finally works a lot on housing issues and is trying to address homelessness and other housing problems in Minnesota. Yeah. So those are some of the things that she's really working on right now.
That's Tina Smith?
That's Tina Smith is the one. I just want to say, I think it's awesome that you guys are watching the news at such a young age. I don't remember when I first started watching the news, but because you're 9, right, Arlo?
I'm 11.
You're 11.
I'm 9.
You're 9. Okay, sorry. That's awesome.
We are underground underneath the Dirksen office building of the United States Senate. We're on a train. We are headed to Connor, who is an aide to Senator Tina Smith. We are heading to the Capitol for a tour.
In addition to the iconic buildings of Washington, D.C., we took time to visit the National Mall area and the various memorials that commemorate America's history. We were also excited to get into the Smithsonian Institution museums, which brought together a lot of the learning from different aspects of our trip.
What have you got here?
A hissing cockroach.
Let's see it.
Is there anything else I can hold that is not a cricket?
A visit to the White House and Presidential Park meant that the boys were able to see American freedoms in action as they saw a protest march moving through the streets of D.C. Also on the streets of D.C., we were surprised to find the presidential motorcade as President Joe Biden drove right past us. But perhaps even more incredible than seeing the president drive past in his car, our trip to D.C. and Virginia meant that we got to reconnect with so many old friends and spend time with them. Kate, Elaine, Gaetan, we were so happy to meet up with you and see you again.
So good to see you too. Accra. Hey guys.
Dr. A and all of my former colleagues from the first school that I worked in at Lake Ann Elementary. It was incredible to crash your book club. And of course, Megan and Carlos for hosting our family. Thank you to all of you. We love you so much.